La alineación del Barcelona será...
Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This, the game that marks the halfway point. Always onto this. Marine. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Aramburu. Look at the shots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off.
Barcelona still without a single shot on target. DiMarco. That's really well manoeuvred. DiMarco. Caicedo. Now DiMarco. Messi. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, look! And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Sucic. Shot a goal! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Trientes. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that has left him in a heap. That is good alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, there's a probing ball. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Sergio Gomez. Valverde. A lot of space ahead of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good effort from distance. Aramburu. And Kubo. Thiaw promptly onto that, and that is that. Valverde. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Foden. Big chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Valverde. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Martin. It's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min driving forwards. Pacheco did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Munoz. Sergio Gomez. Now Pablo Marin.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Thiaw.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Valverde. Kubo. Aramburu. And Trientes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's having a hit!
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 97.559 espectadores.
Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Son Heung-min. Can he spark a counter here? Caicedo. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that... He's got the shot away! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Now it's Bebeto.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, what has happened here? Caicedo. And here's Son Heung-min. Can he put it away? Trientes.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Trientes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He is through here. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's got away. He has found the way through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Messi has created 1 goal already. Subimendi.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Barrenechea.
descuento.
Sucic. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Trientes. And time is up. Barcelona come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one, an outcome which is thoroughly disappointing on all counts. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. You might see this as the beginning of the end. We begin the second half of the season here. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! He's scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it. Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Messi. Bebeto. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Barcelona are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Decent hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bajcetic. And he's being shifted off it. Aim forwards. Caicedo gets a foot in here. And it's Son Heung-min. Driving through the middle. Great chance! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Good running, strong and purposeful. Closing in on goal. And the shot! That's Valverde. This might spell danger. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A whisker away from making it 4.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Deftly away. Alexander-Arnold. Las Palmas are looking to go forward now. And it's Son Heung-min. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Valverde. And the shot's on him. Can he finish? Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He's had a hit! Now, how often do you see that?
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Valverde. Well, they've got it again.
Habrá 2 minutos de
It's
descuento.
Bebeto. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. DiMarco. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Barcelona 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Real chance! He is through here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's onside. And the finish! Really well taken goal. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Las Palmas give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Son Heung-min looks to get on the end of this. DiMarco. Foden. Valverde ploughing through the middle. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Bebeto. Great chance! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Las Palmas disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 17.440
Bebeto.
espectadores.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Las Palmas can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Has a go! Goal! And they are cruising away. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Bebeto. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Son Heung-min.
Son Heung-min really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's got the shot away! He's got a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
En el minuto 68, el dorsal 18.
Las Palmas choosing to make the first change.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17 será reemplazado por el dorsal 37. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Great challenge, time to perfection.
This is the time you need that pace.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Stood up well to him there. Foden. Now then, the ball's come loose. Out to the left it goes. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Steaming on goalwards. Decent chance! And he hits the net! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Marcó en el minuto 72.
The manager called on him, and he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Será sustituido por
Barcelona are having a ball here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's got away. It's a goal kick. Las Palmas making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Foden. Pass somewhat off target. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oyarzabal. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is as far as they're going to go. Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. There's the hit! Bajcetic.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
And they've got rid. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stop. Can he finish? It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
dorsal 17.
Fabio Silva. DiMarco does well to get it back. And it's Son Heung-min. Foden. Oh, shooting chance! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Pueden consultar los detalles sobre las entradas para los próximos partidos en la página web oficial del equipo.
Blitz.
La alineación del Barcelona será...
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm your commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. Son Heung-min. Roberto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox-in-the-box type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass that allowed him to play more creative roles.
Whilst remaining, of course, a genuinely prolific goal scorer. A 29-goal season, a 25-goal season during his stint in Spain.
And people will, of course, remember him for coming up with one of football's most iconic celebrations, too.
Subimendi. That's Bebeto.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Foden is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
He's shifting. Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
On the threshold of perfection, just not this time.
Subimendi. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Ribéry. He's got the shot away! No mistake! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you. And Bebeto! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter, they have done it again.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Can he spark a counter here? He's picked his way through. Hits one! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player who's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Decent hit! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's found a way through. Plays it in low. Akanji can get it clear. Son Heung-min absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he's had it nicked away. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. A win very much in their sails. Lejeune calmly anticipates. Distributed tidily. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Robertson. Now it's Messi. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now can he... Son Heung-min! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Bebeto. Foden. Oh, this is a terrific one. Drop. There's the shot! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's half-time here. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Barcelona utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. So off we go once more. Foden battling down that right flank. And that's gone loose. Saliba. Oh, looks a smashing ball. fullback is in acres of space here. He is through here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. He's having a go! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Bebeto with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's got away. He's going for goal. He's put his foot right through that one.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
And he's found a way past. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless and...
Shot a goal! He's put it wide.
El asistente a este partido.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Ribéry. And Ribéry!
Sadly, not great precision.
Cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Caicedo. Caicedo powering forward here, and it's Messi. Vallecas needed that, they really needed it. Great chance! Oh, impressive strike.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Messi. Caicedo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's managed to get free. A lot of space ahead of him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Messi. Can he finish? And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Vallecas can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Messi.
Looking for the runner. Oh, he's found support out wide. Time and again they are repelled. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. To reception. His positioning was spot on. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Robertson. Messi. Closing in on... And the shot! And yes, it's there! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And now he has two.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Ribery. And here's Son Heung-min. Great position. He's had a hit!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Ribery wins the duel this time. Oh, super great hit! It's loose now and they want it. And another try! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that will be it. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. And here's Son Heung-min. Great chance! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Son Heung-min is in third place in the scoring charts. So, a breakthrough already. Sucic. And it's Son Heung-min. And here's Messi. There's the shot! He scored! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Memento! They are rampant! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min driving forwards. Pacheco clears it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Chance! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's in on goal. Oh, it's Bebeto. Bebeto. Can he finish?
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
That has been cut short. Good play on the left-hand side here. Bebeto. Messi. Bebeto. And it's Messi. Closing in on goal. Played back.
They're really getting no time to...
And Messi! Sucic. Good running, strong and purposeful. Marine. And Turrientes. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ribery. Ribery ploughing through the middle. Has a go! No mistake! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
El dorsal 8.
It's become a case of men against boys. And he's had it nicked away. Subimendi. Bebeto. Foden. Foden purring through the gears. Robertson. And here's Messi. Messi! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's gone away. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, what a... He's got the shot away! And he's there to belt it away. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Akanji defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's found a way through.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's Son Heung-min! No, that's just wide.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Martin, Aramburu, and Kubo. And it's Ribery. Messi. No way through, so back it comes. Strokes it back. Kubo.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Foden. And he's cut it out. Sergio Gomez. Well timed, excellent interception. Chance to shoot now. Is there a... There's the hit! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And now he has two. And the half-time whistle goes. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Barcelona have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts, and it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won.
Cambio de jugadores.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Alexander-Arnold. Foden. And he's intervened well there. And it's Messi. Trientes gets a foot in here. Sucic. Saliba. Good, strong midfield running here. That's an excellent interception. Sucic. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Van Dijk. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's taking on the lot of them. Now the finish! And he can clear it away. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Look at the space, big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Marine. Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. He's put it wide.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 28.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Sucic! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he's on his way! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that is a... And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Aramburu. Oh, no, what has happened here? Lovely bit of skill. And it's Van Dijk. Sucic stood up well to him there. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Son Heung-min! And that's wide.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach. I think they really are shaking up their attack now.
Mendes. Oyarzabal. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Well read, nice interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Aramburu. Oh, he's found support out wide. Baranachea. And he's managed to get free. It's a mighty effort! And that has flown over.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Aramburu. And the shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Now it's Foden. He has found the way through. And it's Bartra. No foul, says the referee. Bartra gets flagged offside. And that is as far as they're going to go. Sergio Gomez.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Son Heung-min. Great defending, strong and determined. Barrenechea. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
La alineación del Barcelona será...
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Williams!
Well, now it's a race.
Oh, he's been caught napping! That's a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Bebeto. He's having a hit! And that has skinned the post.
Bebeto nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Nico Williams, driving forward. Now there's tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right. Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast.
Berenguer! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Oh, that's fabulous. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Ruiz de Galarreta is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. He's in plenty of space here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. So we're still where we started right now. Ruiz de Galarreta. Bilbao deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball.
And Ribery! Nico Williams. He is through here! Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's
And
mindset.
a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Berenguer with the short one. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yuri. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he lines up a cross. And that was very necessary. Son Heung-min. That's Bebeto. Bebeto. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Berenguer, and he's there to get it away. They get a throw in. Oh, it's played into the area.
That's good defensive concentration.
Saliba getting this one clear.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bebeto. Oh, it's a chance! Unai Simon deals with it effortlessly. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. And it's Son Heung-min. DeMarcos. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Skims one in. Bebeto. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ruiz de Galarreta. Nico Williams.
Oh, really well played.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Jaureguiza. Gomez. Jaureguiza. That's headed upfield. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How would you review the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Barcelona head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a...
There's the hit! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Robertson. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry puts his foot on the gas. It's a lovely, neat pass. That has been slung wide. Foden. Zubimendi. Gomez. Williams. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Foden. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Bebeto, given the lift of his goal. And it's Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. DeMarcos. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
La asistencia a este
So
partido
we've reached the hour mark.
asciende a 96.026 espectadores.
Nico Williams. Williams!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Son Heung-min. He's shifting through the gears here. Quality ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Williams! Evident relief all round. They dodged a bullet here. Bebeto. And here's Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Gomez. Jaureguisa.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that's going to be a booking.
Cambio de jugadores. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 10, Messi, el dorsal 13, Ribery. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Williams.
El dorsal 3.
A lot of space ahead of him.
El dorsal 22, el dorsal 14.
Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ronaldo chasing after it. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Oh, he's going to be quickly taken. And that's not going to reach. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Ruiz de Galarreta, distributed tidily. He's picked his way through.
Ruiz de Galarreta really added the width there.
In with a header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And they've got rid.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
The Marcos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He might be in here! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
And there's a lot more.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Morishi. Dante. And claimed it back. And he's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now he's off and running. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, they could break here. And it's Son Heung-min. So a very special reception for the... There's the hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Front-footed pressing going on here. He's gone for goal! Omar Mascarell. Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Morishi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Alexander-Arnold. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's well spotted. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Subimendi. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That is good alertness. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Tony Lato. Tony Lato just loves to go forward whenever he can. Foden. Might be danger here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Moret. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Tony Lato cuts out the pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Real chance! Omar Mascarell. Murici. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Son Heung-min. Ribéry.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He is through here. Murici! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Zubimendi. And it's Ribéry. Bebeto. Messi. Great hit! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Murici, and he has been fouled there.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Son
descuento.
Heung-min. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mateo Moret. It's Bebeto. Closing. Oh, shooting chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight... Shot a goal! He scores! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Good spot, he's seen the run. Up he goes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's got away.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Ribéry. And here's Son Heung-min. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? No, again, there's no way through.
La
Akanji.
asistencia a este partido asciende a 29.830 espectadores.
Zubimendi. And Robertson.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Has a goal! And that is wildly off target.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should they need a rise. And it's Darder. Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. That's a throw. Mallorca making consecutive changes here.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Donnarumma. Saliba. And Robertson. Zubimendi. Akanji. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Chris. He's going for goal! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 9.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mateo Morey. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, the defence, Mallorca have a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Morey picks it up out wide. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And Larin! What a hit! The save was firm.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't...
Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's looking wide.
That was lovely, that.
And he's found a way past. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Barcelona clearly now in... Has a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gardel. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Drop. There's the shot! He's scored!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great...